Srimatre Namaha, Sri Rama Raksha, Sarva Jagat Raksha. Before getting into the topic, please like, share and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us in bringing out this sacred content to you all. I have been making a series of videos on each dimension and also the stories associated with it. Hope you might resonate with it, and you are resonating with it, and you are getting and receiving a lot of downloads about yourself and also about the dimensional stories which I have been talking about, and also it is helping you in some or the other way. So please show that love to me by liking, sharing and subscribing and hitting the notification bell, and share this to everybody who needs this information. And this information is very, very crucial, because when I was awakening, I was really very clueless, and I was receiving a lot of information, but I was not understanding what is actually happening. But then after so much of awakening, after so much of understanding and integrating things together, I've been bringing out these content for you. So this is a very special thing. This is your truth, this is our truth, this is our journey, this is the ascension. So subscribe to our ascension, subscribe to the truth, subscribe to yourself, because this is thing which will activate your cellular memory. Every word which I'm saying here will activate your cellular memory, will awaken you, will wake you up to your own truths. Okay, so do let me know in the comment section below how you are resonating with it, and what is your experiences regarding each dimension. What is your dreams and stories which is resonating with, or which is similar to the things which I'm telling in my or talking in my videos. Okay, I'll be very glad to hear about all those things. So if you did not yet listen to my dimensional stories which I have talked about till 9th dimension, go listen to them. And if you did not listen to or watched my Tree of Life video, go watch it, because it might be really very useful for you, and it can be a life-changing content for you. So quickly subscribe to our channel so you can actually progress in your ascension journey, in your awakening journey, and you might actually understand what you came here for and what you are doing, what you have to do. Okay, so you might get a lot of clarity through my words or my videos or whatever content I am providing here for you. So for all my efforts, like, share and subscribe. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the 10th dimension. So I have stopped till 9th dimension I've completed, but from 10th dimension to till 12th dimension. So this is in itself is very huge, because the stories from 9th dimension, maybe they might have been a lot to say, a lot to talk about, but then the things which I'm going to talk about from 10th, 11th to 12th, it is like extreme and vast, and so many things which I have to talk about. So if it is, if I have to share a lot, then I'll make it in parts. So do make sure that you watch all the parts, because you don't have to miss out anything. So every information is very crucial for you. Every information can be healing for you. So by knowing the truth, by having that weapon of knowledge, of wisdom, you can heal yourself. So that's how I healed myself. Okay, that's how you can also heal yourself. So in 10th dimension, so let's start our video. So in 10th dimension, so here I wrote nicely 10th dimension, 11th dimension and 12th dimension, right? So till 9th we have already covered. So these are whatever the dimensions which I was talking about. It was the 12 primary universal stargates of the Universal Templar. So I was talking about the universal stargates. So these are all stargates, okay, stargates which are hidden in the each dimension in itself. Okay, so 10th dimension is Lyra Vega. So many times you might have heard, I don't know about you people, but in most of my life I've heard this term Vega. So in unexpected places I saw like some shop, shop's name is Vega. Somewhere I'm going, by traveling, and there I saw Vega, and I Lyra. Whenever I listen to this sound called as Lyra, first time when I heard this term called as Lyra, so it felt like a very familiar thing, some lion kind of energy. It felt like, wow, this is something which I have to know about, this is something which is like hidden. So I always felt curious that I should know something about these things, because I have to uncover something, I have to discover something about some truth about these things. I always had this urge, or I have always had this curiosity to know about these things, but now I understood why I had to know about these things. Okay, so I'll tell you later, I'll give you all the details about, what I'm, talking here about. So 10th is Lyra Vega, and here half is reversal, and galactic stargate of the 10th dimension is Pluto. Okay, so now the 11th dimension is Lyra Avion. First we'll finish the names, and then I'll get into the more deeper and, detailed contents of it. Okay, so 11th dimension is Lyra Avion, and its galactic stargate, it is Nibiru. So before also I talked about Nibiru. If you did not listen to that, go listen to that. It'll be very, very useful for you when And I was explaining about the fourth dimension. I talked about Nibiru, and it is very important for all of you to know about Nibiru. Okay, so all these three things, 10th dimension, 11th dimension, 12th dimension, they come under density universe 4 or harmonic universe 4. Okay, so I don't like to call it as, term it as a density. I'll prefer to call it as harmonic universe, because that's what we are here for. Okay, we want to make everything harmonious and in balance, okay, in love, okay, in light. So that's why I like to use, the terms which are more, towards the positive side or toward the light side. Okay, so that's why whenever I use like some dense contents or dense words, I try to make it a little more, lighter words. I try to choose more, the words which more, coming towards the light. So that's why I always want to say it as harmonic universe 4 rather than density universe 4. Okay, in harmonic universe 4 you have dimension 10, 11 and 12. Okay, so 11 is Lyra Avion and 12th is Lyra Argentina. So here Lyra Avion, Avalon, Lyra Avion. In 11th dimension, we have not only Lyra Avion, we also have Lyra Avalon. And these both words itself is a big story. Okay, it's a very big story. I'll tell you some other time. Okay, so in 11th dimension, Lyra Avion and Lyra Avalon is in reversals. Okay, now, and these things which I'm talking about, which I'm mentioning as the reversals, it's not, it's present. It's a past. Okay, now the things are in the repairing mode, or are in the, change mode. So anything might happen and anything can happen. Divine can do anything, so anytime. So we are not like, we don't have to be in a fixed mindset that okay, this is this is that, this is in reversal, that is in proper ways. No, we things keep on changing. Universe is in constant action or is in constant motion, so we have to also look it in that way. Okay, so take everything towards the positive side, positive note, and try to heal whatever shadows you are confronting or coming into your hologram. That's what I wanted to say. So now your 12th dimension is Lyra Argentina. So now Lyra Argentina, it is connected to galactic stargate Sun. So before also I told you galactic stargate Sun means soul. Okay, Sun used before, we used to call Sun as a soul. Now it became soul to Sun. Okay, so this was a basic primary universal stargates. And now the main thing is what happened in the history was this 10th dimensional beings, these 10th dimensional beings. So they this 12th dimension is law of one. Okay, this 12th dimension follows law of one. It is the highest light because it is sun. In 12th dimension we have sun. Sun means light. Okay, highest form of light, highest source. So soul, sun is present in the 12th dimension. So this is like law of one, and highest dimensions, dimensional light is 12th dimension is very high dimension, right, compared to other dimensions. So from here 12th dimension, sun is flowing its all its energy, all its light to all the dimensions downwards. Okay, from 12th to 11 to 12, 10th to 9th, like that. So 12th dimension is the highest dimension. So here we have sun. Sun is emanating its rays, its light to all the other dimensions. So what happened in the history was, in the 10th dimension, these beings, they did not there is a godhead. Suppose imagine here there is a godhead. So here there is sun, here there is light, here there is God. Okay, from here, so these beings did not like these beings, like these upper dimensions, because they got a little bit jealous. So what in the jealousy, what they have done is they wanted to have their own ruling. They wanted to have their own, they wanted to become the gods themselves. So that's why they had this jealousy factor, insecurity factor. So what these beings, what they have done, they did not want to obey the law of one. They want to break the rules. They want to create their own world. They wanted to create their own universe in their own terms. Okay, they don't want to follow life. They don't want to follow the law of one. So what they have done is they have fought with these beings. Okay, they fought with these beings, and these both beings were were in a big galactic fight. Okay, you might have watched a series called as Star Wars, something like that. I did not watch it because it might be a little bit older, but I did not watch it, but I have heard about it. Galactic Wars and Star Wars, what these people are talking about. The Galactic Wars or Star Wars is nothing but the fight between the dimension 10 and dimension 11. So this is the actual, so these Galactic Wars or Star Wars, whatever series they have made it on the basis of these two dimensions, because in the history it actually happened that the 10th dimension and 11th dimension had gone through a very serious fight which damaged the entire universal time matrix, and it impacted the entire universal time matrix, and it was a very, very serious and a vigorous and a very dangerous fight which impacted the entire universal time matrix. Can you imagine? So if you don't know what is universal time matrix, you can watch my 15-dimensional time matrix video. So there the 10th dimension and 11th dimension were in a serious fight, serious war, because these beings, they wanted to rule, they wanted to be gods themselves. They did not want to obey somebody. Okay, they did not want to follow love, they did not want to follow life. They wanted to rule in their own terms, just like how in serials and series, how these villains, they want to take hold of Indra's Singhasan, and they wanted to kabza the Swargalok, and all those stories we listened, right? So all these stories are are from the are made because of these dimensions. So these beings were like that. So these were like a little bit denser beings, negative beings. So these beings, not all the beings, but yeah, most of the Rakshasas or Asuras, whatever they name it in the history. So these beings, they fought with these beings. So these beings, they fought with these beings. They wanted to they entirely damage this 11th dimension, completely damage this 11th dimension in the war, in the fight. So entire the Lyran star system was under war, was under that war zone, that fight zone, and this entire Lyran star system got collapsed. Okay, so because of these beings, this entire Lyran star system got collapsed, and it impacted all the other dimensions too. So these beings were because these both are fighting, both beings are fighting. So these are like bad guys, these are like good guys, and these good guys are stopping bad guys, and these bad guys want to win over the good guys. So the fight kept going on. So what these 12th dimension beings, what they told is they follow law of one. They are like they want to treat everybody equally. They are like gods. Okay, they want to give a second chance even to the asuras also, because they in their eyes everybody are equal. In their eyes, these beings are also their children, these beings are also their children. So these beings, what they have done is they wanted to, even though they know that these 10th dimension is making serious impact on they are fighting always, and they are mischievous kids, and they are creating a havoc in the universal time matrix, but still they choose law of one, and they wanted to maintain that law of one, that integrity, that the universal council, whatever they have decided, that they wanted to maintain that love, maintain that light. They wanted to still be in that light. They wanted to still they don't wanted to interfere in all these things, because they are choosing law of one. Okay, so but these beings, they did not choose law of one. They kept on fighting. So what happened is they destroyed these beings, they destroyed the entire 11th dimension. So they destroyed, they corrupted, they have intervened in the 11th dimension, they have made changes, and they have cloned things in the 11th dimension. They misused the power, all the things which you can imagine what the Daityas or Asuras or the negative beings will do. They have done that. Okay, so they have done that. So these beings, they follow the law of one. So what these beings have done is, what they have done is they have noticed everything. So what is happening in the universal time matrix, but still they did not they allowed it to happen. So they did not intervene, they did not interfere. Okay, because they wanted to follow life. They did not want to create a war zone, even though these 10th beings are creating a war kind of a situation, but they did not choose war. They chose law of one. But because they chose law of one, these beings are also, they were like helpless, because they also wanted to choose law of one. They also did not want to fight. But then these beings, they are like bad guys. They wanted to fight. So they fought, and they destroyed the entire 11th dimension. And what they have done is they reversed the all the dimensions. Okay, so now most of the peoples, most of the humans, or most of the energies, most of the tree of life, okay, it is in reversals because of the things which they have done. Because what they have done is they have fought with these beings, and they, whatever the things which are there till the 11th dimensions, all the things got reversed. So now you have the original dimensions which follows the light, and also you have the dimensions which are in reversal. So most of the dimensions are in the reversals in all the individuals, all the beings, until and unless someone comes into an ascension journey and they follow the ascension journey, they try to work on themselves, and they correct all these reversals. Okay, so if you are working on yourselves, if you are trying to activate 12 dimensions, 12 dimensions and tree of life, then what you have to do is you have to activate and awaken all your dimensions till the 12 dimensions, and only then you will be free. Because till the 11th dimension, 11.5 also, it is all in reversals because of these beings, right? So because what you are as a starseed is doing on this earth is you are correcting all the dimensions one by one, and you are correcting all those reversals, and you are coming bringing back all those reversals into the alignment, into the law of one, into the light. Okay, so that you can merge with the 12th dimension. 12th dimension is light. Okay, so till 11.5 you are having some kind of shadow, some kind of a things which you have to work on, some kind of a reversals within you in your DNA strands. Okay, all the individuals, all the energies have their reversals in the till the 11.5. So until and unless you activate all your 12 dimensions, you are not free. You don't have the freedom. You don't become the angelic human. So if you want to become the angelic human, if you want to correct all the reversals, you have to activate all your 12 chakras, and you have to awaken all your 12 dimensions. Okay, all the 12 chakras. Okay, what I mean to say is, So, and only then you will be free from the reversals, and you will get over all this, you know, the negativity, the shadows, and all the stuffs which you have within you. And then you will be, you know, merging with the law of one. You will be coming into the sun. You will have that light of the sun. You will have the rays of the sun, the pure rays, the pure consciousness of the source. Okay, so until here you have to struggle a lot, by healing a lot, by releasing all your shadows, by understanding yourself, by understanding the things which happen with you in your, you know, multidimensional selves. Okay, all the things which are there, which you have to heal and release and let go of, and you have to accumulate the light and integrate all the DNA strands. Only then your DNA will be free of the reversals when you activate the 12 dimensions. Okay, so I think I have explained it till here. That is enough for this video, and in my next video I'll continue more, and I'll tell you what all happened and how the Mahavatar Narasimha is connected with this, you know, concept and all those things. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Sri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha, Sri Matre Namaha.